to help the most needy fellow citizens living here in Israel. This is the goal of the Philippines Israel Community Aid Association, a non-governmental organization launched in the past days in Jerusalem. A goal that is all the more noble and urgent, given the great number of Filipinos that for reasons of work moved to Israel. This is in fact the largest Catholic community of the country, which in a way improves the number of the Christian minorities living in the Holy Land.
We are around 40,000 Filipino workers here, and mostly women, and they are working here as healthcare givers. Mostly the employers are Jews, and we have here a very large Filipino community in the different centers like Jerusalem, Tel Aviv, Haifa.
The recently launched association not only proposes to meet the needs of the Filipinos in difficulty, but also to promote an improvement of their conditions of life and a concrete human, professional, and social development. As the Vice Consul says, it's a goal that is very much in line with the aspirations of the many Filipinos working in Israel.
They aspire to have a good life for their families while working here. And we call it the 3 dreams of Filipinos. So the first dream is for their children to have an education. And the second dream is for their family to have a home or a house. And lastly, their dream is to have a retirement program for themselves.
Precisely in order to build together these 3 dreams, 2 years ago the Honorary Consul Lakire Frati launched the idea of the creation of an NGO to a group of trusted countrymen. Among them was also Father Rick Fernando, a Salesian priest who recalls how after the first group of collaborators was formed, the long process continued.
At this point, I'm really overwhelmed about the public, how they react, and it's just like I'm so blessed that everyone participate and help. You know, the love and the cooperation of each and every one of my fellow Filipinos who gather here. I'm so overwhelmed, and until now I can't believe I'm in a limbo.
During the evening, which began with Mass, there were dances, speeches from guests, and songs, until the charity dinner and the delivery of certificates of participation at the event. A central moment was the promise of commitment to the service of the association, delivered by members of the board in front of the Vice Consul. Now that this first phase is completed, the greatest challenge seems to be to broaden the base of support.
As of now, we only have 12 members helping each other in the organization, and we're just still on motivating some of the people to come and join us and become a member, and it's just like volunteers to this organization.
The PICAA is only one of the instruments through which the immigrant Filipino workers can find support. There are, in fact, many people who take care of them.
There are some communities which are religious, which are of the chaplaincy. So these are taken care of by parish priests, by us Filipino chaplains, Father Angelo, myself, Father Paul Plaza, and some are taken care of by other religious like the Salesians in the Ratisbon Seminary, where I think they have the Wednesday group. There is the kids who are catechized, prepared for First Communion and confirmation and other sacraments. And there is also the San Lorenzo Ruiz community. And therefore, that is the composition of those who take care of them.